All right. Well, all I really got to say is this episode has got to be the best podcast episode of all time. Nothing beats it. It doesn't compare to anything you've ever listened to with your primitive little ear holes, all right? We go deep. We go really deep into superheroes, video games, the meaning of life, but I had some awful audio issues with this one. My microphone sounds like shit. It just cuts in and out. For some reason, Will's fucking microphone was getting louder and quieter for no reason, back and forth. Yeah, this one's a bit of a doozy, but I hope you like it. Welcome back to a very special South Carolina edition of the 0% Podcast. This week, we don't have the number one locale of South Carolina, but we do have the number two locale of South Carolina, and that is Will of the Wrong is the New Right podcast. Will, what do you do?
What do? I do comedy and social commentary, boy.
Sure about that?
You listen here, feller. I saw one of them fucking darkies right walk up into my fucking CVS the other
I'll tell
day.
you what, I work with a lot of darkies, and half the time they're just high as fuck.
We also have another guest today. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to today's Markiplier. Today we're playing Five Nights at Freddy's Part 567.
Yo.
Ladies.
Dude, what's up with all these fucking guests? Jesus.
I already like Ethan more than you.
Come on, ladies.
This is the worst fucking...
Hey, buddy. It's PewDiePie. Hey, bros. Today we're playing Minecraft PewDiePie.
All right, so Will, what do you do? Tell me about your podcast.
My podcast? Well,
Yeah.
I have a podcast with my dad called Wrong is the New Right. And, we just kind of shoot the shit mostly. I don't know. What else do you want to say about it? It's not that great.
They
I
just
try to do
another
our
thing to know about it
best.
is they stole the name
What
from
kind of...
the Who's Right podcast. And
We did
rearranged
not
it
steal the
around.
name from anywhere.
That's all there is to know about
Stole
that
it 100%. Right, actually, right before this, episode started, he told us that he stole it.
You really shouldn't spread that around.
But
We already get accused of being a ripoff of them.
well, I mean, you
You've
try.
already been accused of that.
No, we don't try. We follow a whole different formula to them,
So
How
How
many
many
you talk
episodes?
about-
How many episodes of your podcast do you have?
including the bonus episode 16.
Oh, 16. How many viewers do you get regularly?
Nah, we're not talking about that.
Well, I mean, we're just starting, so it's good to know. It's good tips. Good tips
Yeah.
and tricks.
You guys are doing great. I'll say that much.
Okay.
You think so?
As far as Jake's told me, from the numbers you've shown me, you guys are
I've-
doing great.
Haven't lied about them, so.
But Jake also had a jump start.
I suppose.
No, I did not.
I'm not-
I
I'm not
just
even
weaseled
saying
my
that.
way.
That's not
All
a
I
bad
did was
thing
weasel
either.
my way onto a big podcast. All right.
He had
All I did was
connections. It's just like
steal
Hollywood. You
viewers.
suck the right dick, you get up in the fucking
Alright.
industry.
I
Yeah.
didn't get no jump
All I did was
start.
suck a couple of
I'm a
dicks, eat a
thief.
couple of asses, and
Got beat up by the wrong guy.
Oh,
And then I
fuck
named
you.
a podcast after him.
Fuck you. Well-
let's start off the episode with our weekly topic showcase here. It's the weekly hate. Bum. What do we hate this week? Who wants to start?
I fucking hate people who think it's so cool and quirky to mix two characters from
the fuck
completely
up.
different
Shut
IPs
the fuck
because
up.
they think it's so cool. And for example, I saw one very recently of a mixture of a Mew and Mega Man. And that shit's just
Yuga Man.
fucking cringe, dude. I fucking hate people who do shit like that.
This is my OC.
You know,
And
reminds me-
he's
like-
asexual, demi
Like
dragon.
whoever made that or whoever uses that as a profile picture or something, whatever. What is he, like Christian? He makes like Sonic shit. Like, come on, bro.
Oh my
It's funny
Who
because
the
I
fuck
actually
does
didn't
that?
make that. Someone made it for me.
And I
Oh,
spent
shit, I
$200
forgot it
on
was
it.
you.
No, I didn't spend $1 on it. I didn't spend $8
You gotta
on
spend
it.
money to make money.
Fucking Will hasn't heard
Oh
the
yeah.
last episode yet, so he has no idea what you're talking about.
Well, the viewers know, and that's what counts.
The viewers know.
And also,
So-
I think it's. I don't really hate it. I just think it's funny and strange to like be sitting at your desk and just have like a big ass like liter of Pepsi.
Dude,
Big
these
liter of
things
Pepsi.
are cheaper than a 16 ounce. Why would I not pick this up instead of a 16 ounce?
Or you could drink
Water.
Am I fucking
Yeah.
gay?
Water.
water. It's healthy. Good for
Water's
you.
good.
Do I look like I do anything healthy, motherfucker?
You're skinny as fuck.
Exactly.
So,
You think that's
maybe.
healthy?
Well, I don't know.
I'm like
I don't know
60
how
pounds
anatomy
underweight.
works.
Oh, look at me. I'm 60 pounds underweight.
Hmm.
Look at me. My
Nick,
life's
you
so
wanna
hard.
split the
Woe
difference,
is
man?
me.
It's so hard.
Woe is me. 60 pounds underweight. Motherfucker, you know how hard it is to lose fucking weight?
Yeah.
I mean, I also can't gain muscle mass or anything like that. Some
Oh,
kind of
woe
medical,
is
How about
me.
you try
some kind of
working
medical
out?
issue.
You ever try working out?
Yeah, why don't you just be
You're fucking
born
gay.
with good ass genetics that make you jacked?
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Look at me. I'm Jake. My life is so hard. I'm fucking like 6'2" and I'm ripped. Like, bro, my life is so hard. I have so much
He's
to be
not
sad
even
about.
ripped. He's fat.
Well, it
Bro,
was
I'm
once ripped.
6'2". I'm 6'2". I got quite a bit of muscles and a mullet.
I would say my weekly hate is women, but I'll kind of like
Wow.
shorten it down a little bit. Not gonna generalize.
Yeah.
I
'Cause that's
watched
totally a
the
step down
newest-
from last week's, which was literally just Mexicans.
No, it's people who come up to me speaking Spanish, thinking that I just speak Spanish because I have a fucking mustache. No, it wasn't. But here's the thing: I watched the newest episode of She-Hulk, Marvel Studios She-Hulk, and I thought it was okay, but
It was good.
it's annoying as fuck when you to build up. It's a stupid trope. I wouldn't say she's like a. I wouldn't 100% she's a Mary Sue just yet, but it's like in order to build up a woman character, they have to fucking put down a male character or like a legacy character, and it's like, why?
I'm
Like,
glad I'm not the only motherfucker who noticed that.
We have a scene
Yeah.
here, and she's like, I'm way better, like, because Hulk.
She's
the
doing like
first episode-
everything better than Hulk.
It's called
yeah.
Star Wars Episode 8.
She's trying, like,
It's the
Hulk is trying to
entire
teach
movie.
her how to be Hulk, see how the powers work and control her anger. She's like, I can control my shit way better than you. I don't need to be a superhero and shit like that. And she's like saying about how hard her life is because she gets catcalled and mansplained to all the time. It's like, bro, my Hulk got traumatized and abused as a child. He lost 2 of the loves of his life. He couldn't be with one, and then the other one sacrificed herself. All his closest friends died. He was hunted by the military for years. Had to fight for his life in all these events. Lost his memory and was Hulk for 2 fucking years on an alien fucking planet. Like, does all this shit, and you're gonna talk shit
Just
because you get
show
caught
up.
cold on the street? It's some fucking stupid bullshit, bro. It's so annoying when they do that shit.
Fucking
Have you noticed
women.
that,
You know what?
the Marvel shows and even the Marvel movies are like leaning more towards all that fucking PC bullshit nowadays?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's
everyone
fucking
has
annoying.
noticed. It's fucking all over the
Well,
place. It's really fucking annoying.
It's really stupid when shows do that. And like even your random show, for example, me and my wife used to watch fucking Riverdale together, right? They had a whole fucking episode about Martin Luther King for no goddamn reason. Out of
Wow.
nowhere, Martin Luther King, time travel bullshit.
Oh my god. They time
That's-
traveled back to see Martin Luther King.
No, they
Oh.
all the main characters gained some kind of superpower in the newest fucking season. Spoiler, by the way.
Oh my
it
god.
fucking
I gotta
sucks.
watch Riverdale, bro.
It
That shit
sucks.
sounds.
It sucks.
Well, no, I want to watch Riverdale because it sucks. I want to watch it drunk.
Yeah, it
and, like,
sounds
just
lit.
Enjoy myself.
Well, okay, so it went from like a fun kind of sucking, which is why I was watching it, to now all these fucking characters have superpowers, and it's why?
Now,
Why?
tell me,
That's
did
amazing.
your wife actually like it, or did
No,
she
she probably
think it was
actually liked
goofy?
it. She probably very much enjoyed it.
I mean, we both enjoyed it for like the first 2 seasons.
No,
and
she
then-
thought it was genuinely good.
Like,
Stop lying.
did she think it was like really good?
I don't fucking know. You think I asked
Oh,
her
man.
questions?
Guaranteed she did. Because like when I'm in situations like that where it's like, okay, this girl fucking genuinely likes this fucking show, and I'm sitting here trying not to laugh at shit because it's gonna piss her off.
Well, I like I said, I genuinely liked the first 2 seasons. After that, it became a little fucking wacky do, man.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, it's fucking annoying. Like when a franchise becomes too popular, all the normies start coming in, so you have to make it fit for everybody, I guess, in a sense. And so you have to give this whole like women empowerment, we're so strong. Like guys who mansplain, fuck that. Like, yeah, we get catcalled. It's like, okay, do you? Okay. Anyways, but
It's fucking
it,
weird.
it's annoying as fuck. And
My life is so hard because people.
and it was weird
catcall
because
me.
she said that she was so much better at controlling her anger than him. Because she deals with toxic situations all the time. But in the same episode, she was about to kill like 3 guys because they were like trying
It
to
was
like
literally
ask for
like
her
3
number or
minutes
something.
later. Yeah.
And Hulk had to stop that from happening because she couldn't control herself yet. So it ruined an otherwise really, really good episode. I have some hope for her. Maybe the hope is that she'll learn her fucking lesson by the end of the season. That's the hope, is that we'll have some kind of arc here. She'll start out as a shitty fucking retard and then learn her lesson. But with these Marvel shows, you never fucking know. So
Dude,
that's the thing.
literally, like I control my anger way better. You know,
Because
dude,
I'm a woman.
I saved the world.
I would also
8
argue that
times
women
and have
cannot control their anger.
PTSD. Like,
Yeah, I would also argue that women cannot control their anger more than men.
I mean,
They're
once a month,
inherently
going
more
fucking
emotional people,
rages.
so it's kind of strange. But you know, but I wouldn't necessarily say she's a lot of people are saying like, oh, she's like a fucking Mary Sue because she's much better at Hulk is and all these things. I wouldn't say that because in the comics she started out just having her sentience, and the reason Hulk has a split personality is because of the fact that he was abused as a child. So the Hulk is basically like an angry toddler version of him. She didn't have that, so she can just be in her Hulk
she's
state.
a fucking lawyer.
And so it makes sense that she doesn't have any psychological baggage to have a berserk rage monster.
I have psychological. I control my anger way easier because my mommy and daddy paid for law school.
Yeah. So that's what I hate this week. Women who think they're so powerful, but in reality, I'm gonna Hulk smash you.
And I don't know,
Well,
it really
I told
sucks
you to
'cause
have one.
I do have one. It really sucks because I was kind of looking forward to this show too, because She-Hulk was always
I mean, she's hot as fuck. So that kind of boosts up the score. It went down kind of a little bit, but it kind of went back up, you know?
Well, I actually talked about this recently on my recent podcast episode. Do you know why they make characters like She-Hulk or Spider-Woman and shit like that?
I listened to it, so I won't chime in.
For inclusivity, I guess. I mean,
it's to keep the trademark. So when they trademark names like Batman or Robin or anything like that, names like Batwoman aren't included in that trademark. So Marvel could go and claim Batwoman if they wanted to. That's why you have so many characters with Bat in their name: Batgirl, Batman, Batboy, Batmite.
I mean, I guess I don't think
She-Bat.
Modern day.
No, that's actually why it's fucking.
Well, back in the day, yeah, but nowadays you can't. DC can't come out with Spider Lad and like think that that's gonna fly. They legally could, but they would get shit on.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they would.
Like, court too, like there would be legal.
No, I mean,
situations.
If the name
technically
of that
you could name
trademark-
someone Spider Lad, and like that would work.
Yeah, but you think that if like DC came out and did that, Marvel's just gonna let that fly? Like they're gonna try and stop it.
They're gonna try, but they can't.
Yeah, it's within their legal rights. I mean, it's.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that they would win. I'm just saying.
I can make a guy named Cyborg Man, and his name is Anthony Stank, and he is not a billionaire. He's a millionaire, and he has a butler named Jervis, and that would be parody, I guess. You know. So it's
So the thing I hate for this week is fucking people who come to America and work our fucking jobs, but barely speak any fucking English.
So it's kind of an extension of my last.
Yeah, basically. But I work with some Honduran motherfuckers, and these motherfuckers do not understand a lick of what I'm fucking saying.
I don't know what goddamn job.
I actually relate to this very strongly, but it's not really necessarily towards workers. It's towards customers. I mean, because we live in Texas. Yeah, you live in South Carolina, right? So we live in Texas. So there's a lot of, I guess, Mexicans. I mean, it's all types of people. I wouldn't just say Mexicans, but there's a lot of people who come up to try to purchase something, and they're like, "Habla español?" And I'm like, "No." And they're just like, "Oh, fuck, well, I'm screwed." They just walk away. It's like, why do you come to America and not even fucking know how to fucking learn the language?
Thank you!
Why would you even try? Ethan, do you remember our old boss? I don't remember her name. I do remember. I won't say her name. The fucking Polish bitch.
Oh, yeah.
had been in America for 17 years, and you could barely understand what she was saying. 17 years of living in the United States. She's like, no idea what the fuck she was saying.
It's bizarre. I would never go to Mexico or France or Italy or wherever the hell else and just not make an attempt to learn the fucking language. It's so stupid.
The problem with that is
I know someone.
And it's
Go
like
ahead.
someone can get mad at them like, oh, you're so big. It's like, speak American. But it's like, dude, English is not only the most popular language on the entire planet, but obviously America. You're going to another country and you want to fit in and access goods and work and do all this shit. How are you going to do that if you can't understand?
It's mandatory.
How are you going to do that if you can't understand the fucking language? It's
To
ridiculous.
To like other countries' credit, they all know English in most
Yeah,
of
that's
the
the thing.
countries. So if
Yeah.
we go to Japan,
Yeah.
you can expect them to know what you're saying. So
Sometimes.
I guess I could see why they would think that maybe we might know one of their languages.
No,
we
it's just
don't.
because it's fucking Texas.
No,
and
we're not
they
fucking
mistake
stupid.
me for
We're not-
fucking for knowing Spanish just because.
Okay, but I'm in South Carolina and they're speaking Spanish, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a little more strange. I mean, Jake had to work in construction, so he knows all about that.
Yeah. Never
Hey,
met as many
Holmes.
Mexicans in my life as when I lived in South Carolina. And no, they didn't say "Hey, Holmes." They're Corona, 7 a.m.
you
wanna drink a Corona?
Hey, güero, it's time for some water. And
Not even, not even. It'd be like, "Hey, güero, agua," and hand me a fucking like they didn't know sentences and nothing.
So I gotta ask, am I racist for calling them Mexicans when I talk about them?
I wouldn't
No.
say it's racist. I would just say
They're-
it's ignorant.
Okay, then I don't care.
Wouldn't make you inherently racist. And the correct
if
thing would be
they're
to say
from-
Hispanic. People get mad if you say like, oh, they're Chinese or some shit, or they're Mexicans. Like,
They're one of the knees. I don't care.
so it's like, if you don't want to get canceled, I guess the best thing to say is Hispanic. But
Canceled IRL.
I mean,
oh,
but like if they're from Mexico, how is it improper to call them Mexican?
no, you can
'Cause they're from
if they're
Honduras.
Mexican, you can call them Mexican.
They're from
But
Honduras.
people get pissed off if you call them the wrong thing.
But that's funny.
Well, not to them.
So
I'm white. I think
Bruh.
racism is funny.
I will say the best part about the one Honduran motherfucker that works across from me is I get him to do all the bitch work I don't want to do.
And he
I
enjoys
do the
it.
same thing with my work, Mexican.
You better believe he enjoys it.
Let me put it this way. I signed up to work on a production line, right? I didn't sign up to do my prep work or anything like that. So I make his ass go cut my shit, fucking stock it up. I don't do anything but stay on that fucking line all day.
Jake, what was that? What was the name of the construction company?
Oh, it
Probably
was
information you shouldn't get out.
I mean, it's
Beaner
alright because he doesn't work
builders
there.
or something.
What?
Bean
Bean-
builders.
Bean builders.
Bean builders.
It's literally called Bean Builders.
I
and,
didn't.
like,
I didn't work at that. I saw a sign called Bean Builders while I was
fucking
there.
insane. That's insane. Like, what were they thinking? They knew. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, it was funny as shit. It's badass. Fucking
Shit, I might have
Bean
something I'll make-
builders.
I literally saw a meme. Hope maybe in the video I'll edit it in, but there's a meme of a sign of like a Mexican restaurant, and the sign literally says Beaners on the fucking sign. I need to find that meme. It's fucking
That's great.
amazing.
It's amazing.
Jake, you listen to the Goons, right?
Yeah, I do.
So, I went to the beach not too long ago, and on my way back, I stopped to get some food, and I saw this billboard for Wigger Law.
You saw the Wigger
I
Law.
saw the Wigger Law billboard.
What?
There was
I
a
gotta
guy on
work
Goons
there.
who's also from South
I know, right?
Carolina. He was talking about Wigger Law.
It wasn't even the one from South Carolina. It was the one from fucking Canada talking about it.
Oh shit.
Blarg.
That's amazing. That we should call them. Call Wigger Law.
Can I get some?
Hey,
some of
listen
your
here.
services?
Look, there's anyone here that's gonna take care of me. It's gonna be you. It's gonna be a Wigger.
And then they're gonna be like, "Hey, what's up? Who you talking to like that, homeboy? Who the fuck you talking to like that, homeboy? Because
No,
they're not rednecks. They're wiggers.
The billboard is
Or
some like
Wiggas.
fat,
What's up,
round-headed white guy.
Don't say it with a hard R. Say it with an A.
What's up, my Wigga?
What's up,
So.
Wigga? Only white people are allowed to say feller, hard R. That's a fact.
You listen here, fella.
Yeah.
That's enough to
Right.
offend me. If someone comes
Man,
up
if
to me
I
and
get
says,
invited to the barbecue, as soon as I see collard greens, if I hear Wigger, I mean, no. If I hear feller, then it's over. I'm pulling out the gat. Like, what the fuck you call me?
what did you just say to me, boy? Boy. Hey, can I get some coffee? Black.
Sure thing. White.
Didn't you say that to some guy? He
No,
got
I was buying
cigarettes.
cigarettes. Yeah, it was a guy that I was like, I knew him. We were friendly, and I went and I bought cigarettes, and I was like, "Can I get some of those Marlboro Blacks?" And he was like, "Marlboro Blacks?" And I was like, "Yeah, can I get some Marlboro Black?" He fucking laughed.
Oh yeah,
and
and then
he got me my
Jake. This is
cigarettes.
how you know Jake's a fucking racist piece of shit because Jake, when we used to work at our last job together, we used to work together, and we were closing, and then he walked over to this area where people were like checking out or something, and Jake saw a man with a Black Panther t-shirt on. Walked over to him and he said, "Yo, Black Panther!" Did Wakanda Forever to him, like. Oh my god.
It's only a little racist because I don't care for Marvel.
Dumb, bro.
I don't understand how they're making a second movie for that.
He was a
I hate
black
that.
dude. He was wearing
The
a
motherfucker's
shirt
dead.
that was
I hate it.
like.
Fucking hate it. They should have just recasted him.
It's,
They should've
is
just
it gonna
not
be
done
like
it.
his little sister? Or
Yeah, they should
something?
have not done it, or if they really wanted to so badly, just recast him. Because
Fuck.
it's kind of stupid if
Give
the
him the
actor
Paul
dies to
Walker
kill the
treatment.
character. It's really dumb. Or yeah, they could have just Paul Walkered him, just have him live on, never like actually show up to do anything.
No, they would have fucking CGI'd his face to like his brother or something. Do you not remember when they fucking did that shit?
Oh yeah, we do.
I love that movie.
Apparently they might do it again.
Ethan's a big fan of the Fast and Furious movies.
That's why I gotta watch every day because I love how Fast and Furious just starts out as like a kind of goofy ass street crime movie, and then they just become like GTA fucking balls to the wall
It's just
fucking
fucking
crazy
out of
shit.
nowhere, it's
Like
gone.
Dominic Toretto is literally superhuman. He is like super strength, and like they all have extreme like doing these insane tricks and narrowly escaping death all the fucking time. It's fucking awesome.
And they got fucking John Cena, and it's like,
oh yeah,
and
it's
he's
like
Dom's brother.
like
He's faster than Dom. He's stronger than Dom. And he's Dom's brother.
it's like you told me John Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Cena is Vin Diesel's brother. That's crazy. That's next level right there.
It's
The movies are
badass.
the newest one is a straight up fucking anime. They have like fucking flashback sequences and shit. It's like remembering my old times with my brother.
Brother.
Yeah. So
Is that
good.
the most recent one with John Cena?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
And like, guys,
Maybe
we're
I
in
should watch
space
that.
now. They
Yo,
go to space.
This is vehicular warfare.
I can't
Guys,
find
they got a
where
tank.
where to stream the one with CGI Paul Walker anywhere. I think it's number 7.
7, yeah.
Yeah, it's like not found anywhere. Like they just fucking deleted it from the world.
I think you could probably find it pretty easy.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I'm
could
sure I could
probably find it.
illegally find it.
No, you can probably find it
it's
on, like,
on
Amazon
shit, bro.
Prime.
They're not embarrassed by that at all.
They
In
should
fact,
be.
it was great work. I mean, I don't know why everyone hates CGI faces so much. I mean, I get when it looks ugly and weird. I think it was okay in that movie.
It looked terrible. What are you talking
No,
about?
it wasn't that bad. It
It
wasn't
was
that bad.
terrible, man.
There was some shots was kind of bad, but like, yeah, most
Some
of the time it was
shots
okay.
are more than it should have been.
At the end of the day, though,
I mean,
if maybe before their death they're like, I'm okay with it, or their family says we're okay with it, if done well, it's fine. I mean, really, I think the worst part of this whole thing, which caused everyone to hate it, like which caused everyone to be just revolted by it, was Rogue One, where they had fucking what's her face, Leia and
Carrie
Tarkin
Fisher?
be CGI'd, and it looked like shit, it looked god awful. That was what kind of turned everyone off.
My favorite is when like a character or a actor dies or like gets canceled for every fucking reason, and they just avoid showing the face of the character. You ever see the Flash show?
The Flash show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, the elongated man.
It's the easiest one to fix
don't.
too, which is so fucking strange. It's the easiest one to fix. There's on the Flash show in the later seasons, they have a character come in called Elongated Man, which is a fucking ripoff of Plastic Man. I don't know why they wouldn't just have Plastic Man on the fucking
I
show.
know
It's
that.
not
I was
fucking-
thinking that like when they were thinking of his name, it's like, oh, he's just gonna be Plastic Man, elongated man. I was
so
like,
stupid.
I actually have to look this one up.
Like,
Who the fuck's
Plastic
elongated
Man
man?
is like a fucking C-list hero, and then
I don't
Elongated
even
Man
know
is
who
like a
Plastic
fucking
Man is.
yeah. Plastic Man is like fucking C-list, D-list. Elongated Man is like a Z-list. Okay,
And they're,
it's kind of weird.
literally the fucking like same power set.
It's so weird, but he can morph his face too to look like anyone. And the actor got canceled because he made jokes like 10 fucking years ago. Oh no, it's the CW, we're so woke.
Damn.
10 fucking years ago, that's like, I love beating women or some shit like that. He's like, I'm so
Can we
sorry,
fucking
guys.
talk about how stupid that is?
I'm so sorry, guys,
How
for all those things I
fucking
said.
stupid.
I've tried to grow as a person, and then kicked off the show. And
You're
what
talking
they
about
did,
cancel culture?
They have
Yeah,
this
the whole
character.
fucking.
Can we just not? I'm so over the fucking.
They have a character who
Can't
can morph his face, and they like didn't do anything with that. They just kicked the character off the show. They had like him cover
No,
his face.
what they did is they fucking like melted his face with acid or something.
It's so stupid.
Like,
I stopped watching The Flash, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
mean,
stopped
I
watching a
stopped-
long time ago.
The only
The
reason
Crisis
I
on
know-
Infinite
I think-
Earths was a big disappointment.
I think I
Oh,
stopped
I
it
haven't
on like
watched
season
that far,
2.
man. I only know whatever my fucking brother.
Yeah, it's you know what? Jake told me a lot of shit about you, but I will say one thing. It's actually good to have someone who talks about cape shit on here, except for fucking goofy ass normie ass fucking Jake. He's like, duh, what's a Marvel? What is a Marvel? Is Batman a Marvel? Like, it's
So,
actually good to have.
Do you think Marvel
Intelligent
died with
conversations.
Iron Man?
No, but they haven't like substituted yet. Like they don't have like a main figure. I guess Spider-Man's sort of like that, but they really can't do much with him because because Sony has their fucking death grip on him.
Well, they have 3
Um,
more movies with him. He signed a
but-
new contract and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like it's kind of hard for them because it's not like officially 100% theirs. They don't have someone who's the number 1 and the number 2. Like Cap and Iron Man, they were the 2 main characters of the fucking MCU. Like their presence was known as the main fucking characters pretty much. Even in other movies, it's like, like if you watch Thor, Iron Man's basically the top fucking G of this universe pretty much.
Did you watch the new Thor?
Yeah, and it was
No.
It was a movie. I mean,
yeah, it was a movie.
I didn't find it bad either. It was a movie. It felt like they were trying to capture Ragnarok again.
It was nowhere near as good as Ragnarok whatsoever. I mean, it's
I
really
said
like
tried.
no, they didn't try to. They tried to capture their magic and like go overdrive with it and like go 10 times like
sucks,
double
'cause
down.
I was really looking forward to seeing what the fuck's his name? The God Killer.
Yeah, and they fucked that up.
What was
so
his
bad.
name? Fucking Grok or something.
Gore.
Gore. Yeah, thank you. Do you know who the comic historian is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I listened to his full story about that whole fucking comic book like 3 times to prepare myself for that. I felt
Yeah.
a little let down.
That's what really sucks about some of these superhero movies is like when they fuck up a character like that, that like it's gonna be a long time before they ever redo it, or they might never redo it because like say what you will about Batman v Superman, very mixed opinions. I kind of like the movie myself a lot. But I will say that they fucked up Doomsday a lot, and we're never really gonna get, at least for like a couple decades, Death of Superman story that's done accurately and right
Mhm.
because they did it already. They already did it, and it's like, when are they gonna do Gore again? That
You think
character's
it's
done.
gonna-
When are they ever
You
gonna
think
do
it's
that?
going to
Again?
take
Character's
a
gone
couple
forever.
decades to do another like superhero
They'd
Superman
have to-
thing?
Well,
They'd have
with
to
the-
reboot the whole thing, which is probably going to take another like 5 to 10 years. They're going to reboot and have a new storyline, start from scratch, and then they have to work their way up to do another fucking Death of Superman. And we've already seen Death of Superman 100 billion fucking times. It's been done in multiple comics. It's been done in video games or shows and movies and what like.
So-
in the movie, it's like, when are they going to do that story again? It's tired.
honest to God, with fucking DC, just stick to the animated movies. The animated movies are fucking fantastic. Every single one's a banger.
I won't say every single one.
Most every
mean-
single one is a banger. I mean,
They just need to not be stupid.
on average,
It's not
they're
hard to make a
bangers.
movie. It's WB is really sad. Oh, speaking of the CGI faces, that's what I was gonna mention. The Flash. It's like that movie, the Flash movie. They're so fucked. They're so fucked with that movie because of Ezra Miller.
Oh yeah, they
It's,
don't. I've heard so many reports of like they don't even know if they want to release it yet. But,
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
how
it's
much-
fucked.
How many millions of dollars are they gonna fucking lose out on because of that shit?
I mean they really can't. They have to release it pretty much. Like
They're
Basically.
they have to.
most likely going to.
I mean, Ezra Miller came out with an apology last week. He's like, "I'm getting help" or whatever. And they have a
Yeah.
whole year until the release date. And they're basically just like grabbing their nuts and hoping to God that everything cools off within a year.
Didn't he like get caught? Didn't he finally get caught and arrested?
Now
That's
he's
what
in
we
like a
just
fucking
said.
he's in a like a
Rehab.
Rehab, yeah.
He's like, sorry everyone for being a fucking retard."
Sorry for being insane.
But
and
like,
attacking people at karaoke.
not even
Yeah,
talking like
and kidnapping children and putting bullets in their mouths and taking pictures of them.
back to going about like talking about the reboot thing for like Marvel. That's not
Welcome
gonna
back
happen.
to the Cape Shit Podcast. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
welcome back to the actually good podcast now where we can talk about good things that people care about. I'm Jake and I don't care about good stuff.
Jake, two of your people here are having an actual conversation. Can you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, can you leave? Can you leave?
Seriously, we're actually having a conversation that's somewhat intelligent.
Yeah, it's an actual. Because here's the thing: Jake thinks that the Who's Right podcast or fans they're retarded and they're not capable of understanding like any sort of actual conversation. That's not
Don't
like
say that.
comedic
I
at all
don't
times.
actually believe
Yes,
that.
you do.
Just because I
Yes, you
said
do.
yes on the last podcast.
No, you do because you have to have it be like funny, like and edgy at all times. You can't have like, here's a spiritual talk about is God real? Do you think demons are real? You know, here's a talk about what's going on with the movie industry, with these comic book movie industry, because it's literally the biggest fucking thing in Hollywood right now. But let's not talk about it because I'm Jake and I don't like cape shit.
Seriously, you don't want to talk about like the biggest movie franchise that's going on in our fucking times.
I'm totally fine with talking about it. We've just been talking about it for 20 minutes.
It's interesting.
Let me get my point out, and I'm done with it. So
I'm Jake, and I fucking hate superheroes. I hate them.
That's what. Seriously, dude.
He also hates horror movies.
You hate horror movies?
He doesn't like horror movies. He doesn't
oh
like
my god!
movies.
Why are we friends?
He doesn't like anything, bruh. Oh my god.
You like horror movies, man?
I fucking love them, bruh.
What's
I got
your
a fucking
favorite,
Michael
man?
Myers poster right here and a Friday 13th poster right there. Halloween is definitely my favorite.
Do you like the new reboot or you like the original run?
I like.
I like them all in a certain way because a lot of them are a lot of these older horror movies they suck, but you love them in a certain kind of way. You love them like an ugly child.
You like Chucky?
I like Chucky.
You seen the TV show?
Yeah, I'd say that's a little mixed, but
I think it's fucking good. It's fucking good.
I think they went a little too ham. Like I'm 100% down with diversity in terms representing gay people and whatnot and all these things, but I feel like it was ham-fisted a little hard.
I think that you just think everything's good. You're too easily pleased.
Fuck up, Jake.
Yeah, I think Will is easily pleased.
You like dildos and duggalos, bro.
But yeah, you're actually funny on there. Where the fuck's the funny on your show, dumbass?
You like my fucking shitty ass intro songs too.
Yeah, I do like this. You do good.
They're terrible.
But Jake, I have to ask. You're funny on dildos and duggalos. Where the fuck's the funny on this show?
I have some.
Ethan's way more interesting than you on this show.
He just talks about superhero shit, bruh.
No, I don't.
Not even.
On this episode, I'm actually going into it because I can.
He did say some stupid shit that I am about to bring up, Ethan. Don't worry.
Yeah. Some unsettled business.
Jake, like I'm saying, bro. Like I'm saying. And this is good content, too, because it's good to argue on a podcast. Because Jake feels like he needs to play a character that's overly edgy, and he can't just be himself. When in reality, the story unfolds. You find out the best version of yourself is the true self. At the end of the day, you learned your lesson. Like, just be yourself, man.
So, anyways, let's finish off the fucking Marvel conversation with the whole reboot thing. For like the you said we're not going to see the God Killer get rebooted anytime soon. No, we're not going to see any of the Marvel get rebooted for
that's what
the
sucks.
longest fucking time. They're going to milk this until we die. It's not going to end in our lifetime, dude.
I loved No Way Home, but it's what saddened me about it. Like in the back of my mind is like, we're never really going to see in live action Tom Holland Spider-Man get to go up against his own Norman Osborn or his own Doc Ock. It has to be Toby's Doc Ock, Toby's Green Goblin. Like, it was an amazing movie, and I loved seeing what's his face back, but like all those guys back. But it's really annoying because Tom Holland, I feel, has always had the potential to be the most comic accurate Spider-Man. There's a lot of people who are gonna say no because he's too technology based, but
no, I have to agree with you, man.
I also love Tom Holland.
He has his flaws, but has always had the potential to be the most comic accurate Spider-Man. And so far, he's mostly kind of been. But we're never gonna really have like his interaction with the Green Goblin. No matter what, even if they introduce a new Green Goblin down the line, his first and like most definitive interaction is gonna be another Spider-Man's Goblin, another Spider-Man's Doc Ock. That's kind of annoying to me.
The problem with that too is as soon as he meets like Norman Osborn in his world,
yeah,
he's gonna know that's gonna be the Green Goblin, and that's gonna cause some issues.
He's also probably gonna have some idea of how to fight him and shit, and he's gonna be all goofy and wacky about it. It's not gonna be as scary.
No, I think they're probably
that's Spider-Man's thing, man. Spider-Man's supposed to be the wacky.
I mean, like, Yeah, but I mean, when something's scary, he gets scared. Like that's
Ethan, you're like a comic book nerd, right?
Yeah.
So, do you remember the story where Spider-Man had fucking like strep throat or something for a whole issue?
I think so.
All the villains were afraid of him because he wasn't cracking jokes.
Oh yeah.
Because they know if he's not cracking jokes, someone fucked with his family and they're dead. They were literally turning themselves in that issue, and it was fucking
that's
great. 'cause
badass.
At the end, the cop asks, he's like, well, "Why aren't you cracking jokes?" And he's like, "I got strep throat." And that's it.
I don't.
That's amazing.
My hope.
Yeah, it's
Like,
fucking great.
The
Spider-Man's a
MCU, that's gonna
wonderful
it's
fucking
gonna take a
comic book
while.
character.
Like a lot of these villains, we're not gonna see a redux of them in a long time. But my hope for Spider-Man, at least, next movie we gotta have Black Cat, Daredevil, Kingpin, do that shit. Let's do that. And my hope is, I don't know what they're gonna
Daredevil's
do,
getting his own movie, so
but I want some kind of Green Goblin, Hobgoblin kind of story where
yeah,
they
yeah.
need to, because they know, because when you interact with Green Goblin, the cat's out of the bag. Norman is Green Goblin. So what they're gonna have to do now is probably just make a Goblin storyline, but kind of spin it on its head, make it like a big mystery of like who's Goblin, what's going on.
The obvious
that type of
answer
shit.
for the whole Goblin thing is to have the Hobgoblin come and it be Ned.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, I would like it to be because the
Hey,
thing is,
don't act like
everyone,
you know what we're talking about here.
I do
There's
know
gonna-
what you're talking about.
I hope they
Spider-Man is
do-
my shit, dude.
they're gonna
So-
they're probably gonna have like you
Oh,
think
hold
it's
on,
Ned,
Ethan,
but it's not
Ethan,
Ned
hold
at
on.
the end.
So Jake, you know all about Spider-Man, right?
I
doesn't
don't
know
know
shit about
everything,
Spider-Man.
but I fucking I love Spider-Man.
Did you ever
I know
hear
who Ned is.
Did you ever know the comics the whole story about how Doc Ock and Spider-Man changed places?
Oh, I didn't know about that shit.
Well, it wasn't exactly changed places. Basically, Doc Ock took over Spider-Man's mind and body.
Okay.
And the beginning of his adventure had him punch off the jaw of one villain. Ethan, do you
Okay.
remember this story?
Yeah. What is your point? What is your point?
Nothing. I just really like
Spider-Man's
that fact.
powerful, bro.
Spider-Man holds back all his fucking punches. Actually, I remember an interesting fact about Spider-Man. He rolls with every punch because if you punch him and he doesn't roll
Yeah.
with it, you're breaking your fucking arm.
Yeah, Spider-Man's OP as fuck. But
How does this dude always live in the shittiest places, man? Motherfucker never has money.
He lives
'Cause
in
he's a
fucking
photographer?
New York. Yeah.
He lives
In
in
a
New
shitty
York.
ass
And he's a
flat in
photographer.
New York.
Yeah, but he could easily just go like do any random fucking thing and be super amazing at it.
Well, because he doesn't want to reveal that he's Spider-Man. Like he can't do anything athletic at all.
Say he worked out. I mean, it's
I mean, that would put attention to him. You know, people would look at his body type and be like, "Damn, he's good as fucking gymnastics." Like that's crazy. It's almost as if he's Spider-Man. So then people would connect the dots, I guess, in some sort of sense.
well, he also has problems holding the job because of his Spider-Man.
Yeah. So he can't really do anything athletic. The only thing that he has going for him is he wants to be a scientist, and that's always been his like struggle in life, I guess.
Right.
But
So Jake, what's the next topic?
since Jake wants to get off this so bad,
Oh, wait,
tell, me
no, I
what's,
got-
tell me what's more interesting than talking about comic book movies.
Ethan,
Tell me
I will
what-
say
I
I
mean-
very much enjoyed this conversation with you. But
Yeah.
I
how the fuck do you think we drink salt water?
oh yeah.
What, me? Talking
Yeah,
to me?
Why do
I
you
never
think
said
they
that.
purify- Yes, you
He
did.
did.
I never said we drink salt
Yes, you
water.
Episode
did.
1, you were saying how there's no way we just live off of streams and rivers and shit.
Yeah. No, I don't think we drink salt water. I know we probably get it from the fucking ocean and
We don't. We
turn
don't.
it into regular water.
I looked
I
this
re-
up
I-
afterward too. We don't.
I distinctly remember growing up and being told about how we can't waste water because there's only so much fresh water in the world.
Yeah.
And
I never heard that.
purifiers will not purify the salt out of the water.
That's crazy to me. I never heard that.
Well,
I think that's absolutely-
should've-
Has a,
I think
So-
it's absolutely insane that we're drinking river water and that's it.
Well, I mean, it's also like cave water, shit like that, like well water.
Groundwater,
underneath the ground.
mostly,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of baffling to me that we have that many rivers.
We
we
don't.
just
That's
have that
the
much
problem.
water. I think it's
I
like
mean-
3% of the world's water.
Yeah. So
Water
Ethan,
seems very expendable to me though.
Ethan,
I've never
what
felt like water has not been expendable.
instead of a purifier, you want a distiller.
Same thing. Whatever. I don't care.
It's not the same thing. And that's what I said that I was gonna make.
It would distill the salt from the water because the salt is already
Whatever,
absorbed
bro. If you were on an island, what would you bring, bro?
a gun, so I could kill myself.
That's actually pretty smart.
Yeah.
Same thing in a
gun,
zombie
bullets,
apocalypse.
clip.
If you don't
Yeah.
even need a clip. You just got the fucking revolver, dude. Play Russian roulette for 7 days.
Yeah.
That's as long as it takes. I think if I was in a zombie apocalypse, I would want to, take out a few zombies first.
Oh, I would
fucking
take out
try
a
to have
few,
little bit of
but,
fun
like-
with it,
I would like to experience murder.
It'd be like a week, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm over this."
I mean, the world's gone to shit, so might as well just.
Nah, I'd see if I could like conquer it.
I'd be like, "All right, I'm over this.
It's like a. Would you rather live or survive? It's like.
I'm over this."
Will pulled out a gun and
Who the
shot himself live on this podcast.
Fuck did that go?
I just witnessed a
Died.
live ending of a person.
Suicide.
I also have to make sure
You
I
can't
find
say that on YouTube.
I have to
Oh,
make
but
sure
we
I
can
find
say
that.
You said the
cunt.
no word.
Cunt. What?
Nah, I try to see if I can conquer the planet. Try to get an army. Try to become the leader.
Army
Become
of-
the next.
Okay. Also,
Chris Columbus.
Ethan. How is being on Mars a different plane of existence? That's still in our existence.
That's what Jake said. I never said
No,
that.
that's what you
No,
said.
that is
I
exactly
said no.
what
I
you
did not
said.
say that.
That is what you said because it's in
That's
outer
what
space.
Jake. Fuck. I would never have said that.
You
I
also
never-
That's
said
exactly what you said.
that outer
I ne-
space is a different dimension.
I never said that either. Never
No,
said
you were
that.
saying like, but bruh, literally my argument
I
was
must have got my
no,
words
it's
mixed up
like
because
Mars is still
I'm
in our
referring
dimension.
to-
Like
I was probably referring to maybe it got cut or something because I kind of thought that was weird too. Like,
you're saying
like
that like
someone
if
would
you
say
were
that, but
in
no,
outer
I was
space,
referring
then
to
you
I was
were
referring
in
to
another
like heaven and
dimension,
hell
a
are
different plane
either.
of existence.
Would you shut up? I said either heaven or hell are either locations in space, like Mars, I guess, or it's in a different plane of existence. I never would say Mars is a different plane of existence.
But you did.
I
You said
never
outer
said that.
space is a different plane of existence. You said that
I
aliens
never
are
fucking said that, you
basically
idiot.
demons.
I could watch the episode right now.
You
I would
also-
never in
yeah,
my right
you
mind
also
say
called
that.
aliens demons.
Yeah,
No, I said demons
Or
could technically
angels.
be considered aliens.
Well, I mean,
Technically,
not
I guess they would be
necessarily,
because they're
Bob.
not on Earth, unless they actually exist on Earth. But if they're in an
So-
alternate dimension, I guess you would consider them aliens, right? Because they're extraterrestrial.
No, they
So-
wouldn't be extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial would mean they're from outer space.
Well,
Hence the name extraterrestrial.
yeah, but
a different
can you
planet.
can you count hell as Earth?
It's not another
No.
planet. It's not in a planet though. It's a dimension,
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's not on Earth.
but it's a dimension.
I think we're
Yeah,
getting
but
like
it's-
too mixed up over over the-
Extra.
I think
extraterrestrial.
extra dimensional.
literally-
Okay, but it would still be an alien.
extra-dimensional, Thank you.
They're
if
not
you said that demons
if they're not
could
from Earth. they're
technically
alien.
be aliens, then I could wrap my head around that. But you said aliens were demons.
No, I never said that.
Yes,
Both of
you
you
did.
guys are fucking retarded.
No, dude.
I
I
never
listened
said
to your
that.
episode to prepare
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
this
let
episode.
me pull up right fucking now. Let me pull up right fucking now where
How
I
about you
said
don't, 'cause
aliens
that's
are
gonna be
demons.
horrible.
Behind the scenes, Will, the man wearing pink cat headphones, said that he thought I was gay.
No,
Tell me where that
that
came
is
from.
not what I said. I asked if you were gay.
Yeah,
And I'll
why?
get
What
to
would
that
make
later.
you ask that?
I have insults for you guys if you want me to get to that.
Okay, well, go down your list.
So originally I had like 30 of these, but when it came to writing them, I could only think of 4 for each of you. So I'm sorry, there was more. I'm sorry I don't have as many. So you guys want me to start?
Fuck you, Will.
Yes. You gotta start.
Okay. So Jake.
Okay. Oh, we're starting now. Starting the podcast.
No, what were you about
Yeah,
to
we're
say?
starting the podcast
What
now.
were you about to say, Jake?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. No, enough of that cape shit is over. We can talk about real stuff. Grown up stuff that's real.
So the KKK, you guys.
That's fake. That's
That's
fake.
fake. I don't believe in them.
Jake, what's that white hood behind you, man?
That's fake.
I've been
Fake
meaning to ask
news,
about
it's
that.
Not real. That's.
Why do you have a
fake.
burning cross behind you, bro?
That's fake. That's
What
fake.
What is with that?
What's with that
That-
hanging doll? Why is he black?
That's fake, guys.
What in the world is
I'm
that?
Turning, stop.
It's trying to
That's-
escape right now. What the
That's
hell?
that's guys.
What's
that-
that hanging next to your bikes?
That's fake. Yeah, I don't. No
have insults
comment.
Is
Huh?
that one of your insults?
What?
No.
Okay.
So these
Okay,
are all
so-
kind of tame because this is my first time meeting Ethan, and I didn't want to be too mean.
Okay.
Okay, fucking Will, you
Fair.
didn't even get to hear the fucking last episode.
Yeah, you just shitted all over your fucking dad for like no reason just
That's
because you
fine.
guys said he had a micro dick.
You confirmed you had a micro dick, so I don't want to hear shit, micro cock.
Oh, right, yeah. I
Jake!
confirmed it on a. Okay.
You look like a monkey does your hair.
Yeah.
Ethan,
You
shut up, Jake.
can't
I'm
see my
talking.
fucking hair.
I'm
that makes no
talking.
sense. This is my first time I'm recording with my hair down.
Ethan,
Bruh.
you look like an average Sword Art Online fan.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Like I said, these are tame. Jake, your mom must have been disappointed when you crawled out of the abortion trash can.
Ha 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 ha.
Very
ha,
personal,
ha,
very-
ha, ha,
yeah,
ha, ha,
ouch.
ha, ha, ha.
Ethan, you look like you chew erasers.
No. That's just my replies. No. No. I'm good.
I don't know why I wrote this one down. This one's just dumb. Jake, your voice makes my head hurt.
Yeah, mine
This one's
too.
at least a little more personal. It's a better roast than the last one.
These are bad. Bad roast.
Ethan, you look like you cosplay as a waifu.
If I was skinnier, you might catch me doing that.
I'm sure there's a fat waifu you could cosplay as.
That's kind of like obscene though. Like that's like would make people throw up if I did
bet
that.
you'd make a sexy fat waifu.
Maybe. I don't know. I
Jake,
feel like waifus are supposed to have like big boobies and big ass, not big bellies.
you look like an average AC/DC fan.
Yeah, he
I
does.
kind of am. Kinda.
Ethan, you look like you used to snort Smarties.
Again, no.
Like
No, that
yesterday.
was
Just
me.
reply with no.
That was,
Jake,
that was
you
me.
look like
Get your facts right.
Jake, you look like you wear a woman's dress 24/7. You just look like
Okay.
you just look like the person who wore a woman's dress.
Good one.
That's so good, bro. Keep them coming.
No,
Keep 'em
Ethan.
coming.
Ethan, buddy, pal.
Okay.
So for this one, it gets a little fucked up.
Why'd you close the book like a supervillain secretary?
I don't need that anymore.
Time for my master fucking plan.
So Ethan, on episode 1,
Okay.
you made some comments that made you sound like a guy trying to convince people he's not gay.
Okay, what I say?
And I don't even exactly remember, but that was my thought. That was my thought when you said it. I'm like,
You have to.
I'm
How are you gonna say that but not have like the
I'm
example?
sorry.
Like what I
I
said?
should have kept the example. I'm sorry. But
See, now we're all confused because now we're all in mystery of what I said.
Now you sound pretty gay, Will. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Please don't hit me.
So, Ethan, I'm asking you personally.
How are we gonna? No, but like
Ethan,
I'm.
Ethan, shh. I'm asking. We all know you're in the closet. Please come out. We all respect you.
Again,
sir.
we have a man whose username says a Mew/Will. He has a Mew a fan made OC of Mewtwo and Mega Man.
I mean, you're already
And he has
wrong.
pink cat ears with headphones on.
Yeah, but check out. The
I think that
the
explains
RGB.
it for itself that it's kind of some projection going on here.
Totally.
So I think you tried to.
I mean, like,
I think you
you
got
have
married
to-
just so you could convince the world that you're straight. Just like how Jimmy from our old job had a child, so he could convince the world he had sex.
You have to. That's what fucking Michael Jackson did. Convince the world
So-
he's straight. Well, if you're gonna come in here and fucking roast
So
something that
stupid.
Ethan said on the podcast, you have to
How you gonna not
he
remember what it
said.
said?
Like I said, I'm not even. That one's not even trying to be offensive. I'm genuinely curious.
No,
Are
but
are you in the closet, man?
No, if
'Cause
you
you-
have to, if you're gonna bring it onto the show and reference to something I said, how are you gonna not know what I said?
Because
That's
I can't remember
stupid.
2 minutes ago, man. Let alone fucking a week ago when I listened
Well,
to your
that sounds like a
podcast.
you
I
problem.
mean, you
At
wrote
the end
down
of the
everything
day,
else,
I
and that
win.
was shitty. But what you could have said just now might have been interesting.
It could have been interesting. Could have.
Okay.
Well, I
Came
know,
with the
like
receipts.
I know the fucking second episode you were talking about how girls wore like tight pants and you could barely keep it in. But it wasn't
Yeah.
even that.
What?
It was like in the first episode you were talking like, "Oh, I love pussy so much" or something like that.
It was probably a joke, or I mean, we're literally having a
I
conversation.
was joking about liking pussy.
Well, no, we were having a conversation. It was a hypothetical about only
Genuinely,
missionary,
It was like
or
something you said, and I'm like,
and I said, yeah, I like pussy a lot, but like it's not as good as like I like foreplay and shit. Like I can't go without that. So I guess you think that because I said I like pussy a lot, that means like that was some kind of
No, I didn't
like
know. That was,
blanket statement to try to
it
like.
was the like tone you gave it in. Like you sound like a gay man who's in the closet trying to convince his straight friends that he's straight.
Because well, no,
Okay.
I will
Well, how
reference.
would you
I
say
will
that if
reference.
you were gay, trying to convince someone that you're straight?
I like pussy. It's
You know,
really
no,
tight.
Jake. So also, I wanted to ask because Jake also, when I asked, I was like, "Is Ethan gay?" Jake was like, "No comment." I'm like, "Okay, so
Yeah, because you wanted to save it for the podcast.
maybe he's not fucking
Yeah.
coming out." And
No,
was
but I
like,
will
"Oh."
say this. I will say this in reference to that because I don't even know if it's the one you were thinking of, but me saying like, yeah, I do like pussy and all, but like, I will say this because I kind of glossed over it. Personally, I don't really like. I mean, I enjoy missionary or whatever. You know, penetration is the right word. As much as the next guy feels good and all, but for me, that's not like the highlight at all for me. For a lot of guys, it is, and that kind of makes me weird, I guess. For a lot of guys, they like that a lot, but for me, I like the making out. I like hand jobs, blow jobs. I like foreplay. I like all the other shit the most.
Mhm.
So for me, it's just kind of like it's just whatever. It's like
No, I mean I'm kind of like that. It's like after enough foreplay,
Nick, no
it's
one
like
asked
okay,
you.
I'm
so I kind of glossed over it, and because at the end of the day, I am a liar. I'm a fraud. I don't like pussy that much. I lied to all of you. I like pussy a moderate amount. I don't like it a lot. So.
what I was fucking saying before this rude ass guest interrupted me
Shut up, Jake.
was I like, I'm gonna get myself fucking horny enough to finally want to come. This is the thing that's gonna make it happen. Like
Yeah,
that's what pussy is.
it's basically just like, let's wrap this up.
I mean, it's just a
But-
wormhole at that point, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
No,
for
at the end of the
I
day,
totally
at the end of
agree.
the
Though.
day,
You need that
like
foreplay.
pussy is never. It's. I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on the pussy, but it's not as good as a fucking hand or a mouth because you can control like they can control fucking grip and shit. You know, with a
Well, I don't
hand.
even agree there, man. Because I tell
Like,
you right now,
it depends. It depends on the pussy.
and that's, no,
I
it
think-
depends. Because I can tell you right now, any girl who's touched my dick, I can do it 100 times better.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, but
That also depends on the girl, too.
fucking, Like
Yeah, but
I
no
don't
one
think I've
knows
ever
your
had
dick
a
better than
hand
you
or a
do.
mouth. I don't think I've ever had a hand or a mouth that felt better than a fucking pussy though.
I have.
I think it fucking
Blowjobs are
like getting a
definitely better
blowjob
than
and stuff for
vaginal.
me. It's mainly for like visuals. It feels fucking
I
good,
literally
but like a
have.
pussy
I mean,
feels
I guess
better.
my ex was like really good then because that shit was way better than penetration for me.
There was an old joke. It was if I could blow myself, I would never need another woman in my life.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
comedian made that joke, and I can't remember who. But
Um,
I think I have to agree with him, man.
You can be that guy from My Hero Academia with the mouth hands. That'd be fucking awesome.
I also don't even really like that part of sex either because of the fact that like I feel like I'm like fucking autistic as shit in the fucking sense. Don't know what it is, but like I'm not great at like multitasking like that. I feel like it's a lot of pressure to put on because what the women do is they just lay there and don't do anything. You have to put in like a bunch of work, and it's like
So
when I'm in the moment,
Well, hold
sometimes I
on.
get distracted and I'm like, where do I put my hands? That was something like slipped or this and that
Ethan-
happens. Like it's distracting.
Ethan, what you're fucking is what we call a moaning fleshlight.
Sure. I
That's
mean,
what
what
they
else
want.
are they gonna do?
They got plenty to do. Fucking, cup the balls.
Sure. I mean,
Rub
but
on
I'm
their
saying,
own
yeah,
booze,
the majority of the work is the guy at that point. Unless it's reversed and they're
You're
writing
doing
you,
s- you're
it's
doing
literally
sex
just
wrong.
it's you're doing most of the work.
You're doing sex wrong, dude.
I guess. I mean, I feel like that's most women. I feel like
I mean, if that's what you're like, good on you. But I think that's wrong.
what are you talking about?
There's plenty girls can do, simple things. Put their hand on your chest, rub it, shit like that.
Yeah, but you can't
Fucking-
compare that to actually like doing all the fucking like thrusting in the work. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you never
Yeah,
do the
like-
work. You make the women do that.
I probably say moaning fleshlight more than I say the word woman. So
I would say that touching your chest is not anywhere near as much work as actually like doing all the fucking thrusting and shit. That takes some fucking stamina. That takes some leg work.
Maybe for your fat ass, but not for me.
Well, I would say, well, I don't know. You're like, I'm 60 pounds underweight. I weigh like 80 pounds. So like, I'm sure it's hard for you. But for some of us out there, it's a lot of work. I have a friend, but I'm not gonna disclose his name because
look at me. I'm a 95-year-old.
They did recently break up, but he was having trouble because his girl was like, go faster, go faster.
Oh, so it's
he's not the most healthiest guy in the world, and he was fucking dying. He almost had a fucking heart attack, bro. It's hard work out here, and you can't just say a girl cupping her balls.
He should be good at hard work, Ethan.
Jake, you're really gonna let him put you on blast here?
Yeah, Jake has let me down time and again with his sexual prowess that he's given me, but you can't just say cupping some balls or putting hands on a chest is anywhere near as much work as fucking fucking as the dude. I'm not
good at thinking things, but there's sexual things that girls do, and if they're not doing it, you're not with the right woman.
I fucking love that line. That quote is going to be one of my favorites now. I'm not good at thinking things.
Shut up. You know I'm not good.
Time for the Joe Biden part of the show.
Jake, let me put it this way, man. I'm not great with words, and I decided to make a fucking audio.
Oh, you put it the South Carolina way. I'm not good at thinking things.
See, English language isn't my best language.
My best language is reading in dreams.
My best language is gibberish. Ethan, you look like a Minecraft YouTuber.
I guess.
You look like a fucking Minecraft YouTuber.
Yeah, you look more like a Minecraft YouTuber or a Fortnite YouTuber.
You're wearing a fucking Goku shirt. You have fucking cat ear headphones.
It's kind of weird. That
I don't even remember where I got this shirt. It just showed up in my closet one day.
It's kind of weird that the goofiest looking person here is the one who wrote down the roasts. So,
well, why would I not want to look goofy? It's a comedy show.
Because I don't know why you thought we'd have like webcams on when all our episodes have been.
Ethan, buddy, I tell you one thing though, I don't look the goofiest here. Just look at Jake's face. Every time that Jake smiles, a kitten dies.
I love kittens. I love them.
So, it's lucky there's not one of your cats, Jake.
So it's like I have like an internal
chance.
Like I fight a battle internally every time I see a kitten.
Yeah, pretty much.
So hey, I got a question for you guys. There's a button in front of you, right? You press the button, one random person in the world dies. You don't know them. It's random.
Oh, I've never heard this one before.
I press it. Don't care. There you go.
You get $5 every time you press it.
Oh. Man, okay. So how many times do you want to press that? Okay, so what's 5 times like? Okay.
8 million?
1 million times? Dang, I would fuck up the whole world if I did that, bro.
No, I think the normal one is like $1 million. And my answer is just
I feel like knowing my luck, I would accidentally probably kill someone I know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not like 5, but
like a friend or family member.
That's not even. You just take the million. And... Oh no!
I don't think that there's ever going to be a time in my life where I'm so down bad that I have to press a button that kills someone for $5.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Man, I need a new gaming headset.
Yeah. I mean, you would do it to get a lot of money. See how much is like $5 million worth killing 1 million people.
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say so either. I'd say the
minimum
would have to be more.
Probably kill someone I know. Am I one of the people that could die?
No. You're immune.
Oh, then I'm pressing it 8 billion times.
Yeah.
I want to be the last motherfucker alive.
Honestly, I don't know. I would say if the minimum was brought up, then I would think about it.
I think the minimum is supposed to be like $1 million. So let's say it's $1 million.
Okay, if the minimum's $1 million, I would kill like everyone? A good 20 people.
Fuck that! Don't stop at 20. Go to 50.
Well, I have a little bit of humanity left in me.
Why?
So, okay,
I would
maybe
still
50.
kill 1 million people. Become a billionaire.
You gotta get one of those nice numbers. 20 isn't a good number. You get 50, 100. Then you go to 200. There's no in between.
I mean, I'm gonna try not to press it as much as possible. I feel like I could live really well off of $20 million. So.
Yeah, but 20 is such a bad number, man. Go 50. Go big or go home.
25, 30.
I could take 25.
Ethan, 20 is a bad number.
Why? I don't like 20. I don't
20
like that
sucks.
Number. 20 sucks. I could live such a good life. Like even with $1 million, I could live a great
Yeah.
life, honestly.
$1 million is enough to set you up for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. A
But-
small loan of $1 million.
Yeah.
He probably
great.
killed way more people for that.
All right, Jacob, do you have any more topics for us?
No, I
mean,
have no
there was-
topics.
There's that guy that fucking stole a plane and killed himself.
Oh.
Oh, one of my
And that's
people.
late. That's like 4 years late. So it's like not really.
It's one of my
But
people.
I mean, I just think it's fucking badass. Like, I just
I
love that guy
guess.
so much. He
It's bad. Suicide is badass.
well, because like I watched the video and there's like you could hear him in the fucking like cockpit talking to the like ground control, and he's like, I just wanted to like see what I could do with her first. And he's like doing like barrel rolls and shit. Like he's just having fun with this plane.
Wow.
But he fucking like, snuck his way onto the tarmac and stole a fucking like 70 passenger airplane and took off and was just playing with it for a while until he put it down because he was fucking suicidal.
He
but-
said, do, 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 do.
What?
He was like, I mean, like, I'm not a terrorist. I don't want to fucking kill people. So
what
I'm
was
just
that?
gonna.
Do, 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 do.
No, you gotta do that. You gotta sing it. Yeah,
Danger zone.
yeah. That way, see,
Man, he should've
now I
played
know
that.
what you're talking about.
But I mean, you're 4 years late, so it's not really interesting anymore. Maybe if we made this
it
podcast
is-
4 years ago. Maybe, buddy.
We fucking tried.
I wouldn't say we tried that hard. So, do you want to talk
Playing
about some
GTA
more Marvel
5.
movies or DC movies, bro? You want to talk about that? You see the Dragon Ball movie?
Why don't you?
No, I haven't. I really want to. Please don't spoil it.
Loser.
I have kids. I can't just go to the movie theater.
Sure, you can.
Loser.
Broke as fuck right
Loser.
now.
You're a loser.
I know you don't even.
Ethan, why don't you
You
talk
sound
about
like
your
a
comic
dad.
book a little bit for once?
Well, I
How about
need
you
someone to
don't?
ask me a question. Like, for me, it's very weird and egotistical to just be like, "Hey guys,
Okay.
so by the way, my comic book,
So
yeah,
Ethan,
you have to,
how
I have to
big's
be
your dick?
asked. How big is my peepee?
Yeah. Is
Mm.
it bigger than Jake's micro dick?
Well, if he has a micro dick, then I would say yes.
Okay, good, good. That's all that matters.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
I've
so
seen it.
Ethan's alpha.
his is
Obviously the
girthier than mine.
alpha. Ethan's obviously the alpha here.
Yeah, clearly, all 3 episodes, I've already proven that. So
Ethan's
Jake's-
got
I
like
was-
an
I
8-inch
was-
hog, dude.
I was so much of a Chad to sit here with confidence to tell you that Mars is another plane of existence. Mars is another dimension.
Dude, I
That shows
swear-
how much of a top dog G I am. That I
I
can sit here.
100% swear to God you said that.
That shows how much of a fucking baller I am. That I can sit here and tell y'all no, Mars.
And then try to
is a
convince
different
us
dimension.
otherwise.
Yeah, shows how much of a fucking beast I am. So bow down to me, bark for me, fucking
What?
bitches.
Ethan, do you play any like card games or anything?
I play Dungeons and Dragons. I play Dungeons
Fucking-
and Dragons.
Will texted me earlier asking if you played Magic the Gathering.
Fuck no. Magic the Gathering's my favorite game.
Yeah, because you do look like one of those neckbeards that play Magic the Gathering.
Well, my fucking icon makes me look like a fucking neckbeard, and I guess I do have a neckbeard, but that's also because that's just try to hide that fucking double chin right here.
Yeah.
But,
But no, I thought Jake told me you did at one point. I was
No,
gonna bring up.
didn't.
I thought you did. That's why I asked. It's what the confirmation was for. Anyways,
Said that he looked like he played Magic the Gathering, and I said, yeah, he kind of does. Like-
bruh.
so anyways, today an article came out about how eBay just agreed to buy the biggest like trading card selling website. And I think they
I-
sell Dungeons and Dragons shit on there too.
Oh, you're a trading card guy. Why don't you talk about how cool trading cards are, Will?
Why don't we talk about how
Go
cool my
into
comic book
detail.
is?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
How about we do that
Well,
instead? 'Cause
you know,
that's more
Will,
interesting
as
than
a-
trading cards. That's more interesting than gay ass.
100%.
So Ethan, does your comic book have a physical copy?
It will someday. I'm only 4 issues in, 4 chapters in. So
Can I be
no,
put
no.
on the list to be sent some?
Sure.
Because I am 100% interested in that, especially if they're signed. I'm a collector, man.
Sure.
You didn't fucking
If you go to my
read 'em,
Patreon, which is
though.
not existent at this point, doesn't exist right now.
I don't believe in Patreon.
Well, I do because I believe in making money as an artist and not being broke.
Well, then make good shit.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not saying I won't buy the comic.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but it's rough out here in these streets.
I'm just saying, make sure I'm on a list so I'm notified when it's available.
Okay, homeboy. As long as you're here, like every other episode, to talk for like a good 30 minutes about Cape shit and have Jake be silent the whole time, then we're good. We're
You just
golden.
want to shut Jake up, don't you?
I want to shut Jake up, and I want to have actually good conversations.
He,
as well.
he actually has my brain cells dying. So he's why I
I
don't
want,
talk to him
like,
anymore.
Actually interesting conversations, So.
I mean, we could get back into the whole fucking Cape shit if you
What
want.
they need to do with the DC
Not
universe
my
is they
fault.
really need to
Reboot it.
bring back Henry Cavill. We have Ben Affleck coming back. We need to have all this together. Once we have Justice League 2 and 3, then you can reboot it. I mean, we already know Ben Affleck's coming back. They fucked up the Batgirl movie. They're gonna reshoot for maybe probably the ending of the Flash. Ben Affleck is back in Aquaman. Ben Affleck is my boy, and he is back as Batman. Now all we need is Henry Cavill. We need
So,
Henry Cavill.
Ethan,
and
are
we'll
you
have the whole team.
are you excited for Secret War?
Oh man, that's gonna be awesome.
I'm actually
Crazy.
super fucking
It's
excited.
crazy.
for
When
that.
I saw that, but what I'm most excited for was when I saw Daredevil. It's gonna be 18
Yeah.
episodes. I was like, hallelujah. This is the best news I've heard all week, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so good. Jake says I don't care about Daredevil, bro.
Did you
How
like
you
Miss
can-
Marvel?
I thought it was okay.
I didn't like it.
It was okay. I mean, it
was
would have
good.
been good if they just stayed in New Jersey.
Yeah.
The show went downhill when they went to fucking wherever the
All the
fuck.
fucking flashback scenes and the time travel.
And that whole
bullshit.
plot with the fucking clandestines, like we're an ancient
Oh.
race or something, that was so stupid.
Yeah.
If it just stayed in New Jersey and was just a story about a
Okay.
young girl being a superhero in New Jersey,
Thank you
that would
for
have been cool.
listening to
Moon Knight
was
the
fucking great, though.
podcast.
Huh?
This
Oh yeah,
Knight
Moon Knight
week
was
we
okay. It was
had
pretty good.
Will of Wrong is the New Right on.
I'm Jake.
Okay, am I
And I
holding
hate-
you guys from something?
Jake, do you mind?
Yes.
We're trying to fucking talk here, man.
Yeah, we're trying to fucking have an intellectually good conversation here.
So
Okay.
why
Not
are you
like
so
not,
against
no,
us
actually.
having your-
How about we have a
this
topic with
week-
Jake? How about we have a topic with Jake?
Okay,
hey,
Jake,
I'm
Jake.
Jake. I hate black people and I hate dark brown Mexican people and I want to rape women and I like to say the N word and I like to be edgy because the Who's Rap podcast can only enjoy edgy. I'm edgy.
So Jake, why don't you tell me about how much you hate people in general?
I hate
Thank you
them
for
more,
listening
Jake.
to the 0% podcast.
Wait, we're done?
Yeah, I'm Jake. I have to cut off early. Can't go full length. Can't go feature length with this.
What the fuck, Jake?
What the fuck is wrong with you, Jake?
I thought we had more
What's
to
wrong
talk
with you?
about.
We're gonna kick you off the fucking show. We're gonna kick you off the show in the fourth episode.
Me?
We're
Me and Ethan are taking
we're gonna
over.
change the title to the Cape Shit Podcast, and
Ethan, me and you should just start a fucking superhero fucking.
that'd be amazing. We'll get
Podcast.
way more views because Jake doesn't understand that. That's what his audience wants.
He just wants
His
to talk
audience is filled
racist
with
shit.
fat nerds who love superhero shit. At the end of the day,
Any objection, Jake?
No, I think Ethan's right about that. Fat nerds who love superhero shit.
yeah. And basically, the whole audience right now is like, I fucking hate Jake. I don't know why I like
can't
him in the
wait.
first place.
I can't wait for the comics to come back. The comments to come back and just say, "Man, I'm so sick and tired of this fucking comic book talk."
Oh yeah, probably. But no, that's not what's gonna happen. That's not what's gonna happen. I don't think so. And they're gonna say Ethan is so smart and so beautiful, and I don't know what those guys are talking about. They're trying to roast him, but he destroyed them with facts and logic, and he's
You
amazing.
know, Ethan. You know what I think it is? I think Jake's mad because we're taking over the show, and this is
And
supposed
he just
to hit.
has
this
no
is-
idea what we're
This
talking
is supposed
about.
to be his thing. Piggybacking
Yeah.
off.
I'm not.
Piggybacking
not-
off of some fat dude he met on the internet and did some D
I'm
and D
not
shit for.
fucking
He's
mad about anything. I'm just bored listening to this shit.
Then start a
Yeah, but the
conversation
audience-
with us.
Yes, and the audience is not bored. You're the only one. You're the only one. Maybe
We're
like
here-
5 people in the audience are bored.
We're here for entertainment. You're here for.
Hey, anyone here that is bored,
Anyone
leave a
here who's
comment.
bored?
Message me.
Yeah, leave a comment. If you're at this point in the episode and you're bored, leave a
If
comment.
you're
And then we'll
this
see the
point in
analytics.
episode and you're bored as fuck. If you've
No.
made it this far,
No. Jake, do you have any opinion at all about superhero shit at all? Any
Um,
opinion?
I think
Anything.
it's like fun to watch sometimes, but
You have anything more specific
like
than that?
getting into it and shit like that, like analyzing it like fucking annoys me. Like, it doesn't annoy me when people do it. It's just like I don't care to do it. And I think
wait,
it's
wait.
kind of fun to watch. And for the most part, I was asked a question, Will.
I know.
But why do you like Dragon Ball and Spider-Man?
Yeah,
in
I was about to
particular,
ask that, though.
but not superhero shit. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Because okay, Dragon Ball and
It's the same shit.
Spider-Man was shit that I watched when I was a kid and just never stopped liking.
That's exactly
Okay.
what this is.
It's
We
literally
fell in love with
nostalgia.
superheroes and we're not stopping.
And isn't
I mean,
it cool to like
dude,
more than one superhero, bro?
Dude, I also liked superheroes. All right, I liked
Okay.
superheroes growing up, but like the Marvel shit and how oversaturated it got just started getting annoying to me to the point where I just don't care anymore. Like I don't
Disgusting.
indulge.
Well, you're missing out, bro. Jake has only seen like 2 anime, right?
No, not.
I
You've only seen,
watched
like 2 anime.
okay, I watched Dragon Ball, My Hero,
Oh, you love My Hero?
Oh, and Demon Slayer.
I
Also,
no, I watched like a few episodes of Demon Slayer.
Dark Master Sword.
And what else? I watched like half of like the first series of Naruto.
Naruto!
That's about it.
Anything.
Sasuke!
Hmm.
So what's your
Garbage.
current favorite anime?
It'll always be Dragon Ball,
Dragon
no matter
Ball?
what I watch.
That's fair. That's fair, man.
I mean, my second changes.
I genuinely think that
Actually, I think
Oh, no,
first
I
is
actually
first is
also
Dragon Ball,
watched,
second is Naruto, and third is up in the air. I mean, I like My Hero Academia, but sometimes that show kind of annoys me, and I like One Piece, but also that show fucking annoys the shit out of me too because there's so
oh
much
my
filler.
god, I want to watch One Piece so bad, but I can't sit down through so many fucking episodes. I can't keep my attention.
Do you read
up.
manga?
I did. I read some of it.
That's pretty much, man. I've started on the show, so I can't just switch now, you know. So if
So
you want
what's
to
your
just experience it, then read the manga.
what's your opinion on like Full Metal Alchemist?
Never seen it, so
You never seen it?
no. There's a lot that I haven't watched
That's fair.
because I like live action shows too. So
Full Metal
don't really,
Alchemist is my favorite anime, and I actually got a tattoo from it.
you're
But
so cool, bro.
I know, thanks. I'm a fucking weeb. But no, I think Dragon Ball is like my number 3rd.
Oh, I'm only
Number
saying it's number 1
third.
because of nostalgia. You know,
That's fair.
it's definitely like not a really great fucking. It's not the best at all in terms of quality.
When I
like
say
the
Dragon Ball,
story
I
is
say
very bare
from-
bones.
When I think Dragon Ball, I think of Dragon Ball through Super. Like the whole
Yeah.
thing is just Dragon Ball to me.
Yeah.
I consider Super a separate fucking thing for sure. I consider
Mm.
Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z. It's very bare bones, and the relationships of the characters are very bare bones. But I mean, it's just it hits different, bro.
I also
There's
have a
no
very-
other story that hits the same as Dragon Ball for some reason.
I have
don't
a
know
very
what it is.
unpopular opinion. I actually liked GT a lot.
GT is trash.
I thought it was fine.
It's fucking
I
horrible.
liked it
It's
a lot.
I
boring.
don't hate it.
Yeah, like that's
Well,
the worst thing that Dragon Ball can be is fucking boring because it's like literally.
Oh, it
like-
definitely was boring at some points, but the parts where it was great, it was fucking fantastic.
I hated it. Fucking
But
hated it.
I definitely could see where people.
Oh,
would say it was
speaking of
boring.
Weeb Talk, I actually used to be on. I used to be on like iFunny,
Mhm.
and it's like the fucking depths of the fucking internet. Like if
I
you go on
literally sent
iFunny, like,
something to Jake from iFunny today.
it's literally
I don't
like
remember.
people on the internet view iFunny as like worse than Reddit.
You saw that
And,
video, right, Jake? You didn't click
Anyways,
on it. Oh,
but
No.
the thing that was really good about iFunny was that it felt like if you do like hashtag Dragon Ball, because you could post stuff and put a hashtag and
Mhm.
you could kind of like it was like a community. You could visit the hashtag and you could see like posters and comments and stuff. It was like a community, and I was really into power scaling back when I was in high school because I like working with numbers and stuff, and I would get in fucking arguments all the time with all these people, and I got with arguments with people about like, is GT better than Super, bro? And like I had
can I
to
walk this far?
talk to
Oh no, I can't. Hold on.
talk to all these fucking people who were defending GT, and it was a wild ride. Let me tell you.
So if I walk over here just a little bit,
Why?
when I say I like Dragon Ball, I do like Dragon Ball.
That's
You-
an
you-
audio description of him showing his Dragon Ball figurines
Yeah.
that are covered in cum. To all my fans out there, I was once a iFunny debater, iFunny power scaling debater. So that's a part of my dark history. Gotta put that off my chest,
I still think Super Saiyan 4 is the coolest transformation.
I thought it was cool at first, but I kind of think it's stupid now.
I think it still looks bad.
I still think it's cool, but I don't think it's the
It's
coolest.
kind of stupid.
Not even a little.
Like, now that I'm older, I kind of think it's kind of dumb that his pants change. I think it's kind of dumb that his fur is red and not yellow or brown. Like, it doesn't mesh well with the other transformations at all. So,
And turning
I would
red,
like them to
though,
redo Super Saiyan 4 and make it better. That's what I want.
I can see that.
I hope they do that someday.
Okay.
Maybe with Broly. Maybe Broly will have it. If Broly has Super Saiyan 4, that'd be great.
Oh, that'd be fucking awesome.
So what's
Because he
your
already
favorite-
has like he can control the Great Ape
Yeah.
like power within
Yeah.
him. So
So what's your favorite?
Dude, I can't wait to see
Dragon Ball
more
episode.
favorite
Dragon
episode.
Ball episode. You realize that an episode of Dragon Ball is like 3 seconds like of content.
I would say the episode like I'm gonna just say part. I'm gonna say the part where Vegeta is like sneaking onto to Frieza's ship and stealing his shit and like being masterful at fucking
yeah.
stealthing around in the Namek arc.
My favorite.
Okay, go ahead, Will.
My favorite is when Piccolo and Goku go to driving class.
It's so original, bro.
Just singing Piccolo.
Yeah, my
and
favorite
Piccolo
was when
is beautiful.
fucking Piccolo beat the shit out of like base Cell when he seemed like impossible to fight. Piccolo just showed
yeah.
up and beat the fuck out of him. It
That's
was
good.
badass.
I miss when everybody was fucking jacked.
Well, you gonna fucking
TN.
melodramatically tell me, oh, that's good when you said fucking some filler episode that no one gives a shit about?
It was a good filler episode, man.
I miss when like Tien's shoulders were as big as his head. It was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
They were all just buff as shit. I like men. Did I mention I like buff men?
With
Did
3
I mention that?
eyes.
Did
Oh, I
mention
mean, yeah,
like big
3-eye
buff
men need it any day.
Ethan, you're gonna let everyone know that you're gay by saying stuff like that. Calm down.
Did I mention that I
Staying in
like
the closet, remember?
big, muscular dudes fighting naked?
No, I mean, during this whole podcast, Jake, my whole opinion has changed. Now I know you're the gay one.
I know Jake's the gay one, yeah. Because he hates cape shit. Because it reminds him of he sees too many men on the screen.
Oh,
Jake's afraid. Jake's afraid to see the guys in spandex.
Yeah, he doesn't. That's why I like Spider-Man now. He can't turn away from Spider-Man.
Because
He sees
Spider-Man's
that,
underaged.
that spider ass. Well, that was the show, feller. We have another special guest coming on the podcast. Hello, you puny Earthlings. I heard you were interested in the Dragon Balls. Do you know where they are? Hello.
oh my
who's
god,
this?
dude. We got fucking
I'm
Vegeta.
Prince Vegeta from the planet Vegeta. How are you guys doing? Do you know where the Dragon Balls are? I need them.
Ethan, how the fuck do you keep on getting these like wacky guests?
I mean, he just flew to my fucking house and heard I was talking
Dude,
about Dragon Balls.
you got fucking Joe Biden,
Yes.
who also turned into Kamala Harris. You got fucking Donald Trump, and you got Wings of Redemption. And all I got was fucking Willy Will here.
Silence, you weak, pathetic human. Smell like shit. Where's the Dragon Balls?
Why don't you ask your fucking hot wife? She's in the other room.
Shoo. No cooking balls.
Thank you,
Right.
Vegeta, for
did you
joining
miss
us.
it?
turn
Come,
French
maybe?
there?
Maybe. Oh, no, I fucked it up. Gonna cry. Maybe shouldn't come. I don't fucking.
Piss your pants, maybe. Maybe shouldn't come. Yeah. Well,
So no head.
What?
oh, you gonna do a
anyways.
Shaggy impression? Go for it.
I think I could do a Shaggy impression. Hold up. Like, fuck you, Vegeta.
Fuck you. What is your power level?
Like, beyond yours, motherfucker.
Like Shaggy. Tell us where we can find you.
I don't have a podcast, but I know a
You
guy
need
who
to-
does.
You need
Like,
to.
You can find. Oh, I fucked that up big time there. You're gonna find me at Wrong is the New Right podcast. We
The
record.
Who's Right podcast.
We record weekly, and last week me and Jake actually recorded a bonus episode that was fucking amazing.
It was
I realized-
terrible.
I listened to it this week. Today. It was great, dude. It was good. I laughed several times.
Well,
Mostly at myself, but you were there too.
must not be very funny if you laughed.
You can also find me at pornhub.com/microdick29.
Oh,
Look at that up right now.
I can see you're very well endowed.
Like,
yeah,
thanks,
go
Vegeta.
listen to Wrong is the New Right. They let me come on a bunch of times.
Jake is definitely our favorite guest, and hopefully, I'd like to have Ethan on eventually.
Dude. I can see your father's the superior one.
Did he just call me a Jew?
Jew. I can see your father's much more superior than you in every way. His power level's
Okay.
more stronger than yours.
I didn't get no points. Like,
More stronger.
thank y'all for listening.
0% podcast with Ethan and Jake. Some funny ass dudes.